Welcome back, everybody. The History Guy here, picking up right where I left off. This is part 2 of the battle for Washington, the final battle of the Confederate campaign on Ultimate General Civil War, and I am pulling back my ill-advised attack on Fort Slocum in favor of a more conservative strategy. I'm going to start shifting more units over this way. It looks like if I'm lucky, he will actually send his troops out of the fort after me, which it appears he's doing, and that is ideal because I've got 24 pounders up here. I'm going to let him come right toward those. So I'm going to try to form a battle line real quick right here before he gets there. We'll let Standard break his troops against me instead of vice versa. Looks like he's assaulting up here, so I gotta be careful of this because I'm pretty thin in this spot right here. I'm gonna pull some of my 3-star units back. Send all these assault units in on this guy. So hopefully we can get him to do that again. Come out at me from the fort. Looks like that's what he's going to do. Making my job a little easier, but he's probably shifting units over as well. I'm going to send an assault force over there. Alright, slow down, buddy. Look for some more units I can combine. I'm going to resupply who I can before I run out. Alright, let's take a look at the situation. I've got him by about 38,000 men. Keep combining some of these units. Should have done this to begin with and just let him come at me like he's doing. The more I can shoot him in the open, the fewer troops I gotta worry about in here. Though he's really packing that fort pretty full. I've got 2 hours still. Alright, hold on. we've got enough over on the left now, so I'm going to back these guys up and bring Siegfried over this way. Hoping maybe I can draw him out one more time, but he's sending more over there. Oh, it's gotten awfully quiet all of a sudden. Alright, come on out. There you go. I'd like to see him keep doing that. Alright, Torbert's got a little bit of a problem over here. He's got this unit on his other side. Oh, look at Standard. Hit him with some canister fire, 24 pounders. If I can get him turned in time. There it is. That was probably a solid shot because he was already loaded for that. Everything's shifting over to the right for the Union. Alright, I'm going to have to prepare for an assault here. I got to overrun that fort before he shifts even more units into it. Alright, let's do this. Start with the assault troops. Keep moving, boys. All right, there we go. All right. Slow down, guys. You have done enough. We might capture these guys in the fort. They may not get out. Can't believe we haven't finished these guys off yet. Alright, let's look around elsewhere now. Come on, let's finish these guys off. Alright, I guess we're gonna let them out. That's okay. These guys need to rest now. That's pretty well gonna do it for this phase of the battle. Just kind of mopping up now. Honestly, I'm just gonna pull these guys back. There's no reason to stay engaging there. Got supply issues anyway. Alright, let's take a pause again real quick here. Alright, well, I've very painfully lost 30,000 men already. But I've taken all 3 forts. There's still a lot to be done. There's still 2 forts to be taken on the other side of Washington. But this one's about to finish being contested, which means I think we should be moving on to the next phase of the battle. We'll see if it does that automatically or if it actually runs this timer out. Alright, let's take out these artillery if I can. No, he's gonna keep counterattacking, that's fine. there's that phase. Now the flanking attack has started. Now I don't even have a flanking attack on my left, but on this side I do. And I've got to take this fort out. So let me go ahead and kind of see what I've got to work with, because I don't have a lot to work with. I think it opens up and allows troops from the other side to help with this. So that's what I'm going to kind of count on here. Okay, so here we go. He's rushing into the fortifications. I didn't see anybody there, so I started moving forward, but he just rushed some troops down to get into those positions. So I've got to overrun them so I can get up on some higher ground. Odds are pretty even down on this part of the map. He's actually got me by about 6,400 men. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to give it a try. Yeah, it looks like it did. See, all I needed to do was knock out one of these units, and then that kind of allows me to break through with my cavalry. And then it'll get a lot easier to take out the others out of the fortifications. Just gotta make sure I don't get sucked out there too far. Alright, this battery's about to be gone, but it looks like there's a second line back here, so I gotta pull out of there. Let's come back and hit these guys. We're actually driving him right down into my other troops. That's perfect. Because instead of retreating back toward his own lines, he's going to get down this way. Should be able to destroy him. Alright, we've got 2 hours. I'm not going to be able to take both forts right here. I think I'll be pretty satisfied just to take the one. So let's get reformed, start moving towards that other fort. I'll let these guys take care of Hobson. Alright, let's continue this assault on the fort. We're getting toward the fort. What I want to do now is I want to go up and take out this battery. I wiped out his brigade that I was chasing over here. And this is where it gets ugly because I've got a unit up here that I've got to deal with, but right now I want to take this battery out and maybe even grab his supplies if I get really lucky. I'm going to slow things down for a minute because what I want to do here is, after I take out this battery, I want to turn on these guys. So hopefully there's nobody over here on this side. I want to try and get behind those fortifications again, if I can. As soon as this battery's taken out, maybe we'll get really lucky and take the supplies too. slow it down again. Alright, so as soon as these guys get up and around here, I can hit these fortifications. So hopefully he is going to get into me a little bit. So one of them is going to rout. That's okay. That's the price you pay. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, not so good. Alright, he actually abandoned the fortifications there. No, 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 no. Perfect. Don't let him get away. Maybe we can hit John Schofield in the process. Take him out. He's gonna get into the woods here. Only an hour and a half left, so I do need to kind of focus on taking the fort. Gotcha. Alright, looks like we're gonna chase Coop right into the city. Which I don't know what awaits me there. I've got to be really cautious. But he's only got about 6,000 more men than I do. Alright, Sully, hold right there. I don't know how much he's going to have defending this fort. Alright, let's go ahead and take the city. I gotta be careful because I think he's probably got units over here, so I want to have at least one shooting at those. Yep, there's Buell. Yeah, I'm not sure if I quite have enough to take this fort. It may be a thing where it's just better. It was just better to wait until I got troops from up top. But let's see what happens. Because if I can overrun him, then it makes my job a whole lot easier. Because he'll be losing his men trying to take it back. Alright. Wiped out that battery. Gotta be careful here because I'm getting myself kind of trapped in a bad situation on this side. I pushed him back, but then I got myself caught inside the fort. Finally, my guns are in position to open up. Sacrifice my cavalry to help out with the melee attack. Alright, we drove out another brigade, drove out his battery. Again, heavy losses, but the job's getting done. So now it'll be him that loses his men taking forts. At least, except for Fort Thomas, which I expect will be the toughest one of the bunch. Go ahead and get some Napoleons up in this fort. Alright, so we've got everything except Fort Thomas. Now we just suddenly see the rest of his troops. The forts must fall, yes, I know. General, while our forces assault the city, we must prevail in the northern sector, then march down and destroy the last opposition. We have to secure Fort Stevens and the nearby forts, or else our army will remain split in two parts and vulnerable. So, I believe at this point, what we're saying is we've got to have all the forts. Yeah, I get that. So, we're going to stop right there. This is probably going to end up being like a four-parter, I think, because we've still got to take the rest of the forts, and then I've got to turn back around and repel his counterattack. But first video was pretty long. I'm going to try to keep these a little bit shorter. So every day we'll have a new one until it's done. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up if you would, and we'll see you again with part 3 of the Battle for Washington.